Welcome back to episode 12 of Chop Up The Yap. It's your unprofessional, uncertified host, John D, here to talk with you about a whole bunch of random topics. Now, with that being said, tell me how, and just a whole bunch of random shit, okay? We ain't got no real direction, aim. It's just gonna kind of zigzag up, down, all around, this and that. So, bear with me. We gonna get into some shit. Now, first things first, I already recorded this shit one time, but because the audio sounds so shitty, which speaking of, I'm gonna pump the brakes and grab these headphones just in case it's hard to hear me. Hold up. Back in this motherfucker. Okay, I just got the headphones. Hopefully I don't sound uh all screwed up because the traffic. Like, I live right by the road and the train track. So yeah, the audio, I know this ain't the best location, nor do I got the most fanciest background. I ain't gonna spend too much time talking on that. First thing I wanted to get into was that I already have recorded this episode, and with this new backup booty call phone, I'm thinking, okay, just like my last one, how I was recording it, and to the negative 50 people that even watch this shit, I know you probably noticed or peeped that like, damn, this isn't the most fancy or whatnot. I'm not trying to necessarily focus too much on the quality as of right now because I'm just doing this shit on the fly. But as time goes on, eventually I do want to, put invest into upping the quality of my shit. I kind of like that it's, a little bit rugged around the edges. But after what sounded like a loud ass gulp of hot tea in my ears, because my smoking ass, my vocals are fried. I can't even breathe properly, but fuck it. I'll figure out that shit someday. Yeah, that was a big L. It was like an hour and 20 minutes that I recorded, and it sounded like I was over here, the audio, as if I was in the attic somewhere, and the phone was recording in the living room or down in the basement. And I'm like, and the lighting, it was whoo-wee. Just like how I'm outside right now. Hey, I'm an outside cat, and also I smoke, so I ain't trying to be doing that shit inside, you know, fucking up the crib. I don't even know if I got this note anymore, but yeah, okay. Got some of my notes with my key points and whatnot. So yeah, let's get right into the nitty gritty. I was 90 years old sucking on somebody's mama's titty. Since I'm low on nutrition, I get a granny from Bingo to supply me a vitamin to help me with my iron. Welcome back to Chop Up the Yap, bitch. Episode 12. Yeah, we about to get right into these topics. Cheeks, brown nose, and the whole podcast. Speaking of cheeks and color, um, as a kid, I was, ignorant and naive, thinking that Michael Jackson pretty much um, switched the color of his skin just to appeal more to the white audience. Now, I just probably heard somebody else say that shit back when I was, I don't know, fucking 8, 9, and just was like, oh yeah, okay, sure. I wasn't really that, invested, interested, or intrigued, and as time went on, being a fan of music, like I did look into recently I was suggested a documentary from him because they saw that I keep playing his music. And you know how the algorithm works. They're always like, hey, since you listen to the music, how about you also get into this man's documentary? How about you also see this motherfucker IP address? Do you want his social security too? The documentary I seen, it was pretty much saying like how a whole bunch of other doctors were involved with his death, like supplying him the drugs, the uppers and downers, opiates, and I forgot the other word. But anyways, um, yeah, him doing that concoction for 20 years, they pretty much pinned it on this one black guy, the last guy that was with Michael when he had passed away. They pinned it all on that doctor for the doing of these doctors that have been doing it for 20 years. But at the end of the day, who does it boil down to on it's also Michael Jackson's choices too. He was being a smooth criminal, finessing them, finessing all them doctors because I mean, it's fucking Michael Jackson. Let's be real now. If you were a doctor and you feel like you could get a favor for a favor, like, hey, can you sign this, or can I get free tickets to the show, or you know, you probably get caught up in that rabbit hole with the smooth criminal himself. But yeah, I felt ignorant, naive, and but I was a kid when I had even thought like of those negative headlines that they got on his name, rather him being uh, involved with kids, or the skin coloring, or those headlines, like believing it so like reluctant, or not like reluctantly, like I was over here like, yeah, Michael Jackson's a bad guy. But as time went on, like I grew to understand, like, hey, I can't be sitting there acting like I knew exactly what had happened, or I was there and witnessed what went down. It's more just a whole bunch of he say, she say type ass. So uh, this is like, come up to your own conclusion. And with these two brain cells, I'm gonna say that it seems more like they didn't like the fact that this guy was getting to certain heights in his career, to where they were like, hey, let's start throwing some bad press on him. The way, hey, Michael Jackson has me convinced in the interviews and stuff where he was talking about certain things that did go down, defending his name. He seems like sad and brokenhearted about it. So I believe that the man is innocent. I don't think that he did it. Then again, I wouldn't be surprised if some real concrete evidence down the road pops out where what I'm saying is wrong and he's not innocent. Yeah, the whole him with the skin condition, he just had a skin condition. I seen a little clip of that. And the songs I would listen to by Michael Jackson would be like Remember the Time, Super. Hey, that song is super good. Which, saying super good don't sound that believable, but it's an amazing song. And if you really want to feel that song, like, you should try listening to it slowed and reverb. Like that brings a whole it really brings a whole different feel to the track in itself. I'm a big fan of doing that with certain R&B songs, or songs that just got that hit you in your feels type of effect. Like even a song like Maria's No One Noticed. You play that shit slowed down, oh man. Or another good song slowed and reverbed would be The Spiral Staircase, More Today Than Yesterday. Whew, that shit is whoo, whoo, whoo. And I just got done recording a podcast with the Black Moggies, and that should be releasing here pretty soon on Spotify at the Black Moggies, Magis. I know some of y'all might be like, how the hell you spell Moggies, nigga? What the fuck kind of word is that? I believe it's short for magicians. And no, we don't just talk about some like wizardry types on there. More so, we talk about current events, topics, a little bit of this and that too. Um, but I've been doing this solo pod thing for a minute. I already had a series called this, that, chop up chat, and I had deleted the 10 episodes, which I feel like was a fumble on my part because I just like with doing music. I felt like it was counterintuitive, or like it was like not. It was doing that shit. I felt like it was taken away from me trying to do what I mainly would like to do, which is like work on music, make music, release music. But was just like, hey, let me go ahead and throw my 2 cents out there. You know, I already know the whole market is bloated, saturated. That bitch is deep fried and old grease, and it's just getting overcooked. And but I'm open a little bit of even if 2 minutes of this damn I don't know 3 hour Joe Rogan length type of video uh, brings like a bit of like a refresh. There goes them cars. I'm telling you. I don't know how good this audio is gonna sound, but we're gonna see. Uh, but I want to at least if I could bring a little bit of something refreshing or new to the table, that's a win. Hopefully, uh, nah, fuck the hopefully. Let's get into another topic. Speaking of brown nosing, these hey shit, this hopefully the lighting isn't too disturbing to your eyes because I know it looks like I'm pretty much stepping out of heaven right now recording this video. But hey, some of y'all motherfuckers need some light. Okay, I know y'all motherfuckers be on some turtle shit around the crib, but hey, sometimes I act like a bum and a hobo too. Ain't nothing too wrong with it, but yeah, enjoy some of this sunlight, motherfucker. You need it. You're looking like you going vampire mode. Speaking of vampire mode, finally got around watching Sinners. I'm gonna do a little more of a dive conversation on that with the other podcast, the Black Moggies on Spotify. Make sure you go check that out. Uh, yeah, we going but that movie was good. A good movie. I also seen that Elio, the boy that went to the boy that's real fascinated with aliens and outer space, and he's pretty much like an outcast. That was a good movie. You know, I talked to my coworker about going to watch that, and he was like, "Oh man, say it ain't so." I'm like, "Yeah, you know, I guess I'm getting soft," and you know, he's like, "Yeah, yeah, but that age, yeah, it could happen or some shit like that." I'm like, "Yeah, yeah," but it was a good movie. There was a moment I almost teared up in the damn and in the showing of it. I'm like, uh, damn, like I didn't even like how I just said that in the showing of it. That sounded like some fancy bullshit. While watching the movie, there was a part of the movie where I was like, damn, you know, with them Disney movies, they hit you in your feels too, just like them slowed and reverb songs. I'm like, I ain't gonna cry in this movie theater like a bitch, even though it's dark and nobody's staring at me. I'ma hold it down. I'm too hardcore to be shedding a tear in this motherfucking movie theater. The but if you haven't seen those movies, go check it out. Elio is a good family movie. No, it does sound like I'm trying to do advertisement for this these movies. Fuck, if it comes off like that, so be it. Shout out to Clips and their new album, Let God Sort Them Out. Yeah, Sinners and Elio, Elio. Good Disney movie. The other one's like a horror, suspense, action, drama, a whole splash of genres in that movie with Michael B. Jordan. I wish I knew some other actors, but I don't. But Michael B. Jordan plays two guys. And hey, I know some of y'all motherfuckers watching, if you even made it to this point, then click off by now, probably like, that movie, oh, bro, I know it came out 3 months ago, but nigga, that might as well be 2 years ago. That shit old, and you bringing up old shit, dog. I don't give a fuck. I don't. I'm not only just gonna talk about current topics. That's not me trying to be like, yeah, I'm a rebel. It's just we gonna talk about this and that, chopping up the app while chopping up the app. So tell me how I was at the park. I took my little one to the park, and there was this iPhone that almost looks similar to this iPhone right here, which I know some of y'all like, how dare you show this iPhone and not record off of the iPhone? But hold on, dad duties. I just got done make my daughter breakfast, and hanging out with her, watching YouTube videos, playing door basketball, and yada yada yada. But she's calling me right now. I'll be back. 1 minute. I got you. I'll make sure they don't eat your food. Do you want me to come with you to the bathroom? Or are you good? Come. Okay. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get the dogs out the living room. Come on, come on. I can't believe. Yeah, I'm gonna close the door for a bit. Go a little basketball we play. Yeah, yeah. Benji over here, he trying to two tone the carpet with his poo poo. That's wild. Here we go. Part what? 45. This guy been hitting this carpet hard, man. I might. Oh, that's nice of you, baby. I appreciate that. Yeah, but puppies sometimes they don't know how we know about certain things, so they don't think too much of it. They just go about it. They just trying to. I just took him on a walk and he pooped outside and peed, so I'm kind of surprised But I feel like I need to get the steam cleaner and glue it to his butt so he could just clean up after his poop or something. Because I'm playing, the steam cleaner will be on while you trying to play your Roblox. Hey, here in a bit. Once I get paid, we gonna go do something. All right, either go to that play place thing we looked up with the ball pit and the slides and all that whatnot, or we're gonna go to the park, or we'll figure something out. Right. Right now, I'm in the middle of recording a video talking about a whole bunch of random things. So I'll try to hurry up with that. Hopefully, I'm not too long, but I'm gonna pause here and there to check in with you. All right, and keep in touch with you. You hear me? Okay, okay. Thank you. Yeah, man. I made my daughter a cool little heart shaped PB and J. One of them little cutters and whatnot. She got the oranges with the yogurt, and she got Funyuns. Had a little Carmelo, Capri Sun, water, olives, carrots. That girl had a whole little buffet. So, yeah, yeah. I had me a little buffet too, even though last night I went a little too crazy and had me about 3 to 4 PB and J's. I thought I was gonna go into a diabetic coma. But man, oh man, like I was saying, I was at this park. Yeah, yeah. Check out the shirt. Don't it look like some Basquiat type shit? I'm hoping my dog ain't hearing me cuss, so I'm gonna try to censor out my cuss words and whatnot. So yeah, I got this Fisher hat on. Never fished a day in my damn life. What am I doing? I'm a false advertise to an actual fisherman. He's like, hey, I seen you got the Bass Pros on your hat. So what kind of, you catch a carp? You ever you catch some salmon? You ever catch a catfish? I'm like, I ain't catch shit. I caught one boat ride in my lifetime, and one jet ski ride. That's about it. That's kind of funny coming from Florida. You know, I feel like this lighting right now is really giving documentary anonymous monologue interview, like the motherfucker that got the damn vocal changer effect on his on how they speaking, and they all darked out and shit. Like when I get kind of here, I feel like I'm slowly transitioning into one of them anonymous speakers on a documentary. Like, yeah, so yeah, I seen that the suspect was actually going around the back of the house, and he looked kind of fishy, and I didn't actually know why, but he gave me the creeps, and then I saw him pull out a bloody shovel. That's when I knew I needed to be a part of this documentary. Just a little bit of insight to anybody that's like, oh, this nigga got multiple personalities. I like to fuck around with different voices and whatnot. If you wanna If y'all want to act like, oh nah, you just trying to make an excuse, nigga, you crazy. Hey, if I'm crazy, I'm crazy to you. I can't make up your mind on how you view me. But originally, what I was getting into before daddy duties, supervisor duties, I called me and my little one. We was at the park. There was this phone, like this iPhone, and I know y'all like this dickhead over here recording this shit on his booty call $60 phone, prepaid phone that he got out of Walmart. You damn right. Cause this shit, the space on this, even though I paid Apple to get some extra space on my shit, this space is booked. Too much shit I be doing on this phone. And no, it's not just like this phone's full of goon and shit. Just only 2% milk of gooning, okay? But yeah, so I seen the iPhone sitting there at the playground. I feel like Jug Me back in the day would have been like, hey, we just came up on about a $500, $750 opportunity. It was like a brand new iPhone. I said, hey, we done with that bullshit. So let's drop the dumb shit, the dumb dots. Let's return this phone ASAP. Try to figure out how to. We on a little mission right now, even though we in the middle of a little adventure, an adventure with the kid right now, just doing a whole bunch of playing and random voices for toys and like we gonna have to learn how to juggle both, trying to get like, you know, trying to do two birds, one stone type. So I was looking on Google. I try to do that. See if you could unlock the phone because I was gonna rob it. No, I'm kidding. I tried to see if I could like find a way to get into it, and I'm like, damn, how can I? I tried to see if somehow I can like if you touch the tips, pause. If you touch the tops of the iPhones together, they end up transfer. You could share contacts that way. So if I pull up my iPhone to your iPhone and we bump heads of our, forbidden bitten fruits, we can exchange numbers quick like that. So I tried doing that method. I was like, damn, this phone though had a big outer box case, and I'm like, I'm gonna dig into some shit to pull all that off right now. So you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna just go ahead and Google ways to, you know, find out how to return a phone. I was looking through Reddit, and I found that pretty much you could go on the emergency call, and sometimes or depending on if you set up in your emergency calling, you can list other emergency contacts. So I was thankful. I was thankful as this big ass cement truck passes by. I was thankful that this lady, had set up a a list of emergency contacts, being her husband, her dad, I think some of her close friends, and I tried calling the husband twice. To my surprise, man did not pick up. And then I was like, you know what? I should call the pops. I should call the pops from the jump. So I called pops. He picked up on the second try though. Fuck you, nigga. You should have picked up on the first. Nah, he picked up on the second try, or the second ring, and eventually I got the phone back to the lady. It took a while for her husband to come down. It took like 30 minutes to like 45. And I'm like, damn, bro. I was hoping y'all was like around this neighborhood or something. I was looking around, seeing maybe if the lady just would circle back, or whoever's phone it was, like they would circle back. But then part of me's like, yo, what if somebody try to lie though, and they try to be on some bullshit and just claim, yeah, that's my phone. So I was like, do not approach people asking, hey, is this your phone? Because I feel like, just how my dumb ass was thinking at first, like, hey, that's a $500, $750 opportunity. I was like, just try to figure something out to actually get this to the right person. So, hey, I was successful with it, and the husband eventually came. He He said thank you and whatnot. Uh, then I was like, nigga, where the fuck's my money for God in this phone, nigga? Uh, it's funny because another uh, incident kind of similar to that one where this lady, I was at a different park in the same city. Like this lady's kid had they had lost his like smartwatch. Now this smartwatch, it wasn't like one of them like Apple smartwatches. It was like it's probably like a little 6, 7 year old kid that had like one of them like $50, maybe $100 smartwatches, which still that's not like no little. You could do something with $50 to $100 now. Let's not get that fucked up. Um, he had lost that watch. This lady was she was doing figure eights and all kind of ballerina Olympic like she was doing a damn uh, ice skating routine all around the grass fields. And I'm like, eventually she was talking with another parent that my kid happened to be playing with her kids. So me and the parent got somewhat like on a acquaintance level. And then the lady talked to that lady, and she's like, hey, I guess they knew each other of some sort. And the mother of the kid that my daughter was playing with, she was like, she asked her, like, hey, you need help with that? Everything all right? And the lady pretty much, she could see that the lady looked like a bit, like concerned, or like she looked a little bit, like, like she was looking for some shit and she was upset she wasn't finding it. She pretty much tells us what's going on. She gives us the rundown. We zigzagging around. That mother of the kid that my daughter was playing with ends up almost losing her damn vape in the process. I ended up grabbing it and returning it back to her. Well, I when I grabbed it, I seen it. It's like she turned around and seen me see it, and she was like, "Hey, pick that up for me." I was like, "Okay." I was like, "Man, I hope she don't think I'm trying to jug her little vape. Fuck that. I'd rather go smoke me a cigarette. I don't want to fuck around. I used to smoke vapes, but then like I'd rather go smoke a cigarette than be playing around smoking something that got a battery in it or got charcoal. Like hell no, that shit could really give you popcorn lung. I know cigarettes could give you cancer and the consequences that come with smoking cigarettes. I made my bed. I know how this shit can turn out, and I accept what could come with it. I know that'd be like, hey, bro, you don't seem like a dumb guy. Why the fuck would you still keep doing it? And I'm addicted to the shit, and I got to figure out a way to kind of, close the chapter on my addiction with smoking cigarettes. I'm not trying to be like a victim or you guys be like, oh, don't. I don't need that type of. No, the mom, I'm over here stuttering like black youngster. Hey, we got a thing in common, black youngster. Hey, I used to have a speech impediment. I probably still got a little bit of it lingering around in the Ooh, pause. I was about to say it's lingering around in the valleys of my mouth, man. Big pause. Cameron with the pause. Like fuck around Diddy or some one of the sexual assault Avengers. They hear that shit, they gonna be like, what did he say? What's his name? R. Kelly be like, hey, I usually I piss on girls, but I piss on them valleys too. We're like, no. Um, boy, uh, the mom eventually gets to this trash can, right? And she's like, hey, maybe it's over here, because the lady, she had a tracker on it, and she was like, it's somewhere in this area. I don't know exactly. So we're looking in the area, and like I said, that mom of the kid that my daughter was playing with, might as well put that on the t-shirt the amount of times I said that shit. That sounds almost like a tongue tie or a tongue twister. Uh, so she ends up has her and the kids are like looking through this park dumpster, but she was smart enough to at least to like figure out a way to get bags on her hand. Where she got these bags from, I'm not exactly sure. She could have got some of those bags from the trash can. She figured out a way to get these kids to have bags all on their hands and whatnot. And And then they're over here digging through the trash can, and I just like step over and look and tell me I see the shit laying right in plain sight on the top, and they're digging at the sides trying to get up in the bottom of the nitty gritty of that damn dumpster. I said, fuck that, boy. Y'all gonna fuck around and get an STD under your fingernail playing like that. That shit was right there. This lady ends up, I tell her, I'm like, hey, here, I found it. She told us what color it was. I'm like, is this it right here? She's like, thank you so much, blah, blah, blah. She's like, she starts like going through her purse to try to pay me for finding it. And I'm like, yeah, bitch, you better give me that fucking money. I'm still upset I didn't get no money from the iPhone little quest I did. I would have thought for a device that was like almost fucking what? Quadruple, 10 times the amount cost wise of this watch, I would have got a little something off that. But I was like, you know what? I'm just trying to do this out the kindness of my heart. All, you know, riffing bullshit comments aside, about like, yeah, you better have my money type shit. I was just trying to be helpful. And no, my name's not Earl, by the way. But she ends up, she's like going through her purse trying to find some cash to pay me. And I was like, it's all good. You don't have to. And then, but before I could even let that shit out, the lady's like, oh, if it was me, it'd be fine. You wouldn't have to pay me. I'm like, I looked at her, I'm like, bitch, shut the fuck up. Hey, let this lady give me a little bit of money, help me out, taking my little kid over to the gas station, because I already know I'm about to, after this hot ass park experience, I might blow a little mini bag up in the damn in the gas station, spending like what I thought. I was like, man, maybe it cost about like 5 to 10. I ended up spending 20 something. I said, damn, I'm a sucker. My daughter's got me pimped. But anyway, one second. Dad duties. Part two of watching over the food, checking in with the little one. Oh, yeah, but that mama, man, I feel like she was being extra and trying to make herself sound all hanky dory. I'm like, woman, if you don't be quiet and let this woman do what she want to do. And the lady was like, nah, it's the least I can do. I was really I've been looking for this for a long time. I'm just glad that you found it. So, blah, blah, blah. Like, in a polite way, she telling that other mom, like, hey, simmer down. Let me do what I'm about to do, you know. Um, like I said, I wouldn't necessarily feel like I was owed for that, for me helping, you know. But it was nice to do something nice for somebody else I don't really know like that here and there, you know. And I'm not trying to do it for karma's sake either. Like, oh, I really hope that some some way or another that good juju comes my way. Nah, so even if bad karma or whatever come my way, so be it. So be it. Um, but there was this video I had seen on this rapper, the I'm Mr. Pot Scraper. Which, hey, I enjoy that song, by the way, even though majority of me hearing that song was from some clip of somebody doing some little dance shimmy little video. Uh, what's this guy's name? Um, his name is, what's up, baby? What you got going on? Oh, what game is this on Roblox? What you playing? This was it reminded me of Minecraft, but Lego edition. Oh, that was a spooky game. It's called Can't Let Her In. Ooh, girl, you ready for that spooky? That spooky. What's it, Ling Gang Melon? Hey, that almost looks like some kind of like Skibbity Toilet and the TV heads. Yeah, it looks like kind of that. All right, baby, you pop out. I'll hop in a bit. Yeah, I don't want to really address this man by his artist name. but if for text sake, I'm gonna have to say it anyways, despite me wanting to not call another nigga boss. I'm not a fan of that shit. But this guy's name is B Man D-Lo. If you don't know, hopefully you can put two and two together. Pretty much Boss Man D-Lo, goddamn it. Yeah, this man, I seen a video, Boondock style. This guy, that's a black and mild, by the way. This is just a black and mild without the plastic or wood tip. Don't get it twisted. But yeah, oh god, this shit getting topsy turvy. My phone over here wiggling, jiggling, Harlem shaking. Hold on now, phone. Just give me a second. I'll adjust your ass in 2 seconds. Yeah, bitch. I caught me a fish called the Android. But yeah, this guy, he got a damn video out there. Like I said, I know this shit might be outdated by now. Hey, I ain't necessarily going for all like, gotta keep up with the we gotta keep up with the current events. Fuck it, I'll get in some shit from 2002, bitch. Fuck around and find out. So yeah, this is a Boondocks video of somebody recording from like the ceiling of a club, and this man looked like it's fucked up, bro. They did this man dirty as a bitch. I guess they tested what he was talking about in the song, or he got some sort of beef or shit going on behind the scenes with these folks, or I don't know, maybe some disrespect took place, or these motherfuckers was just trying to yank this nigga chain and try to test his gangster. On, remind me of that 6ix9ine shit. Test my gangster tour. Um, but bro, boy, I see motherfuckers in this nightclub. They over here with the bar stools trying to, well, at least one of them motherfuckers had a bar stool trying to swing that bitch. I'm like, that's dirty, nigga. You do not got hands if you got to get a bar stool to smack somebody. Like, hey, shit. Let me shut up before I get in a weird random situation where some motherfucker try to smack me with a bar stool. Boy, if I make it out alive, I'm a handicap your ass. Got me fucked up. You gonna hit me with a bar stool? I think I'd rather get kicked than get hit by a damn bar stool. Hold on. Kick, not with the bottom of the shoe. Like kick, not stomped. No, I might rather take my chances with getting a bar stool swung at me rather than getting stomped on. Which, I, hey, I had a little brief experience with how that shit's like, but I didn't just continue to get stomped out. I at least shuffled my way out of that stomping. But pretty much, this motherfucker got some big ass brawl in this nightclub, and it got to the point where this man got stripped out his damn, I don't know, true religion, his damn jeans, bro, and his underwear too. I remember they did some some little motherfuckers at I think from Rob Stone's camp back when that whole XXX and Rob Stone beef was taking place. And Ski Mask caught a stray. They pulled his pants down in the parking lot. Like they now, Boss Man D, like this man got his pants pulled down in the nightclub. Now he bug ass naked, like, scrambling on the floor, scraping for shit on some. What in the Diddy fucking what was that interview? Drink Champs Diddy. Uh, yeah, that shit's embarrassing, bro. Part of me was like, no, bro, don't let him. I'm in watching the video, like, don't let him do it. Don't let him pull you down, trying to hope this nigga somehow find a way not to get his. But he got stripped, and these motherfuckers, yeah, it was beating on him in his camp, or I don't know how much people he had. It just seemed like a random melee. I feel like some random ass probably got caught up in the mix and just started joining the brawl. But yeah, that shit was like it reminded me of some Boondocks fighting scene without all the martial arts and the flying kicks. That shit was. Man, nah, but that shit is motherfuckers that be doing that crazy ass shit in fights, bro. One, I don't respect it at all. That's some weird shit to begin with, trying to yank a nigga's pants down. But hey, you on a different timing. You do what the fuck you trying to do. But I ain't. Mm-mm. Even if you win the fight, I'm still gonna look at you. If my homeboy would do that shit, I don't think I would want to be homeboys with my homeboy if he yanked a nigga pants down after a fight, like, or in the middle of a fight. I'm like, what the fuck was that about, bro? You trying to fuck him or something? Like, I get you trying to like take his man card from really trying to embarrass him and whatnot. But that shit, boy, that's limey. That's some prison jail type shit right there. I'm surprised that then pulled that the one that pulled his pants down then bust out a Glock Dookie and try to squirt this motherfucker. Hey, you might want to save your appetite. I'm gonna give you a little brief description on the Glock Dookie. If people don't know what that is, it's pretty much filled with a whole bunch of nasty poo, uh, your Pecker's glue, um, all kinds of pee, just random spit, mucus, all kinds of bullshit concocted into like one of those clear ketchup bottles or something, a bottle that can squirt or shoot, and they'll use that bitch as like a damn as a weapon, like that shit, like a disrespect weapon. I'm like, oh, that's fucked up. They'll be get a motherfucker sick and all fucked up. Seen a video of a cop getting hit by that shit and passing. This motherfucker was patrolling by themselves. I don't even know how this video made it out on YouTube, but the cop was walking around. This motherfucker reach out the cell with that little squirt bottle that looked like some shit from the fair, one of them ketchup or mustard clear bottles. This motherfucker squirt this damn cop. The cop looked so confused, like he got hit by 20 bees at the same time. I said, ooh. Nah, I think I'll be going. If I was that cop, I think I would have been joining a cell somewhere nearby. Like, killing that motherfucker. That's crazy. Motherfucker gonna squirt, man. Imagine somebody shooting that shit at your face or even anywhere on you. Hell no. Nah. But yeah, Boss Man D-Lo, unfortunately, so after that shit, that video, seeing that video, I was like, man, I always see this guy's type beats when freestyling and working on music. Well, he was like, for a while, like every time I would just type in type beat, it would always pull up Boss Man D-Lo, which I guess the algorithm must have knew, like, hey, we saw you liked a couple, so therefore now we're gonna flood your shit with it. I'm like, damn, bitch. I was still fucking with them beats, and that guy, he still got like a cool few songs that I heard. I haven't heard like a whole album from him, but what I heard, he's not like a bad artist or whatnot. But that's unfortunate to even get caught up in that situation. To where like if I was him, I would have much rather preferred just taking the L and the ass whooping, not also getting on camera, man. Like I said, I don't know, maybe this nigga did something to provoke that situation, but hey, moonwalking. On to the next segment. I lost it. Damn, this one's coming in heavy. Whew. I thought my cup of tea and my water bottle was about to go flying in the wind, frisbee style. Moonwalking on to the next topic segment. I lost a pack of cigarettes by the woods. Maybe that was God or Jesus' way of being like, nigga, we trying to help you out right now. You being stubborn as fuck. But hey, sidewalk surfing with my size 13 duck feet canoes. Yeah, I had circled back and spin the block for that damn nicotine queen called AKA Lucky Strikes, which sounds like a cheap hooker out of a bowling alley that I pay with scratch offs. Anyways, I investigate the area where I had lost it for about 5 minutes. I felt like Sherlock Holmes without watching, and eventually found them. But within the like first minute of me looking for it, I bumped to what I thought was like it felt like for like a millisecond, like a skinwalker or a Sasquatch gooning in the middle of the night to find out it was a deer. And then in half a millisecond, my heart was dangling out my ass in fear, like I had a second nutsack in competition with the original pair. Now, this Uncle Bambi doing a Cuban shuffle away from my phone's flashlight as if I was Alan Wake from that it's like if you don't know about the video game, it's a reference to a video game back in like 2010 era, 2010s. Uh, Motherfucker got a flashlight and a gun, and he's an author, and he lost his wife going on this trip. They have Alan Wake 2 out also, which came out later, like 2000, close to 2020, maybe 18, 17, some shit. Uh, yeah, it's like a suspense horror type of game. But yeah, feeling like as if I was Alan Wake with no gun to scare it off, scaring me the rest of the 4 minutes. Like we're both mean mugging out of who's gonna bust bust the side. What, who's gonna bust a move type shit. Man, my note almost fucked me up. It did fuck me up, not almost. Who's gonna bust a move? Eventually, I got them down. That my hooker Lucky Strike and waltzed down the hill, the road like Jack with no Jill staggering. James Harden stutter stepping in my Jesus sandals, as if my legs were drunk off of adrenaline, and my feet were slippery from like the grass being pause. No diddy. My feet were slippery, uh, as if I don't from the rain or the condensation of the grass and shit, or maybe it was puffs, lost baby oil evidence. Who fucking knows? Yeah, and I had these damn rubber Jesus Croc sandals on, and I'm like, man, my toes over here looking like they about to peel over the top and start creating some sort of I don't know, some e-brake function for my damn foot. Fuck around, finally get off that damn downward road to find out, yeah, my toes done lost half of its length. But shit, let me tell you some stupid shit though. Uh, hey, sipping and sliding to the next topic. Yeah, I should have deleted that, but well, I should have done it better. Sipping and sliding to the next topic. Like another diddler witness hopping on the podcast while I was taking my dogs for a walk along this river, not far from here. There was like a hobo headquarters. Now this headquarters, this shit had motherfucking all kinds of shit. When we first pulled up, I'm thinking, shit, me and the dogs that made it to our final destination, I better say my prayers, try to make my peace and whatnot. Cause this might be it right here. I'm over here like the Strokes. Is this it? Is this it? Damn, vocals almost going to sandpaper. But yeah, we get over to this little hobo hideout. I'm looking at it. I'm like, boy, what the fuck? Examining the area. I see some wet house slippers by a trash can, emptied out hollow concrete pipe, which I'm guessing was the guy's shit durable ass tent that wouldn't be flying away on a windy, stormy day. I saw a little rope with a bag of pennies and some water. I'm like, that's a way to sanitize your damn change. I'm like, what the fuck? Like this shit, that shit almost reminded me of some like Finding Nemo type ass shit. Honestly, that out of nowhere, this motherfucker was gonna ambush me and the dogs out the damn trees, like his ceiling with his dirt carpet out of nowhere. Just seeing a damn little makeshift crossbow bullet hit the ground next to one of us, we would have been in the panic and frenzy, like, oh, what the fuck? And these motherfuckers all covered up in leaves and whatnot, or maybe just I don't know, dirt covering their bodies as if it was like some damn baby ducks covered in oil. But shit, I'll tell you what, I fuck around and I get uh, shit goes a little south in my my hideout, my headquarters. Hey, I know where I'm going, and hey, my down payment would be a damn cigarette and I don't know, a half-eaten pizza from the gas station. I'm like, here's my down payment. I'll pay you a bag of nickels in 2 weeks for my security deposit or some shit. But man, we eventually got the fuck up out of that place. There was like some little rope swing thing also along this tree by a bank of water. And now this rope, it looked like it got chopped off, like it was meant to be a rope swing type function to get into the water, but the river or the whatever the channel of water, it was like too shallow for anybody from that height to even try to swing into it. Because if you were, I'm sure you would walk out that bitch oompa loompa sized. Uh, Breaking both your legs and shit. Like that one dumbass with the that video that went viral for this motherfucker robbing some designer glasses and jumping over the damn. He jumped in the mall over this like this damn kind of like railing guard for this like bridge. Motherfucker jumped over thinking he was from the second floor was gonna make it onto the first floor and then fell on some damn ice. This nigga even if this guy was a professional ice skater, I don't think this man would have managed to catch that ice a certain way to where he couldn't have broken his legs. That was some dumb shit. I don't know. When he looked down over that railing, it's like you didn't. He didn't maybe think, hey, that look a little too white in comparison with the floor. That boy was tanked up off that jug adrenaline. He was like, nigga, I'm jugging, finessing, and I'm about to do some parkour that these motherfuckers ain't ready for. Watch this. That nigga's legs hit down like that shit. And them bitches chopped like spaghetti or some damn 8 minute. It was like it went from hard. The fuck is that? Oh hell nah! Look at this shit in the little pool. That big ass bug. It might look tiny on cam, but nah, that bug is big, dog. Ooh, I hear some them wings flapping like old newspaper pages smacking against. I don't know, smacking smacking against each other in the wind, hanging out the window, dog style. That shit. I hope that bug don't try to fuck around, fly next to me, and be like, "Hey, so can I give you a piercing or a hickey? Or maybe we can just kiss." I'm like, "Hell nah." But the uh the rope swing thing and that whole ice thing with the guy, that shit was just stupid. That's pretty much all I gotta say about the motherfucker jumping over Robin. Uh, I mean, I feel like if he just kept running, he could probably escape. He looked like he could pull off a more long distance run than the motherfuckers that were chasing him. They looked like they were about 15 steps behind him or 10. Uh, but yeah, I don't know what type of parkour he thought he was gonna pull off, but that shit was a par fail, nigga. Uh, yeah, with this hobo hideout with that rope shit, instead of it like it seemed like it was going for like a tree swing vibe, but with it being like chopped, it looked like somebody got hung and they fucking escaped somehow, chopping the rope or some shit. Somebody rescued him. And I was like, man, I might really be in the wrong spot right now. I see a battery generator right there. I'm like, am I in the wrong spot? Maybe I should take this old rusty battery generator, save some money on my power bill. Shit. Um, yeah. After surviving the whole little potential horror movie setup, trying to explore on some Adventure Time, almost took a damn trip to heaven. Hell, uh, but I had recently just tried out this little food joint. Let me tell you, it's called Perkins. Now that Perkins was like a bank, like maybe a Super One Foods. I don't know, granddaddy of Super One Foods, or like a 2.0 version of some wholesale food place, or some little bank. I mean, it also reminds me of this NBA player. I can't really remember. I think it's like a power forward or center. But I got the basic bitch meal combo there, which was just like a burger, fries, and some pie. I felt like it gives off like a diner vibe. Food's solid. I give it like a cool 7, 8. But hey, it ain't got nothing in comparison to my burnt cooking at home, baby. That home style charcoal looking cooking, man. Shit. Nah, the food's good though. If you ever pass by one, if you haven't tried it, you should definitely give it a chance. The food ranges from like $10 to $20. They got like a lot of southern type of food. Here I go again, sound like an advertisement. Or maybe I'm just trying to put some motherfuckers on to some shit if they ain't hear about it or try it. Like I said, this shit's probably gonna reach negative 100 people. I'll be thankful if one motherfucker at least actually watches through or makes it some way through this bitch. But I ain't really desperate. I think eventually, someday, some way, this will eventually pick up steam down the road a little bit. Or if not, hey, it was a cool little practice experience, whatever the hell. But yeah, food ranges from $10 to $20. Kind of gives off like a little enhanced version of IHOP. Um, Now, I was with my nephew. This man, the little blue coffee creamers. This man had put some of the syrup into that and mixed it and drank it. And then you got my daughter doing the same thing. I was like, shit. I was almost tempted to try it, but my damn tingly ass feet, these pre-diabetic tingling ass feet. I'm like, my 4 or 3 eating peanut butter jellies a night every other few days. I'm like, let me chill the fuck out. I'm just stick with this. But I already got a slice of pie. Let me not act like I'm young like these motherfuckers, and cause that shit could get out my system in the next 10 minutes. Cause my ass is not that. My metabolism's not that young anymore. Yeah, there was this one waitress there. I tell you. Oh, it's $10 to $20, not including tip. But yeah, there's this one waitress there. I was like, man, I'll give that bitch more than a tip. But let me calm down on my little horny freaky shit before I end up becoming a roommate with fucking R. Kelly or Bill Cosby or one of these motherfucking the Mount Rushmore of predators. Shit. But slowly, but not so surely, my algorithm is starting to morph into more funny videos rather than celebrity bullshit, softcore, porn. Hey, I'm over here trying not to say, you know, what's it called? The when when motherfuckers get down to the sound like some damn flip flops is clapping. Somebody, but anyways, yeah, softcore porn. I almost fucked up again. And violent situations, not secretly at all. Uh, it's been up and down with the whole algorithm shit. I'm just like, there's a lot of times I hop on that shit. I'm like, what the fuck are we doing? Let's exit off this shit immediately. We over here. But then there's other times where I get caught up in it. I'm like, shit. As long as I don't get too carried away where I'm like spending 2, 3 hours or an hour doing this shit, I try to keep that shit brief like it's a damn little lunch break. I'm like, I'm gonna give this shit 10 to 15 minutes. I need to cartwheel into some other shit before I feel like my brain's getting rotted or microwaved at 400 degrees. Uh, I fantasize and lived the fantasy a few times of being completely offline. In the future, if I get to the point where I got a team to promote my shit, either it be music, my silly videos, these unhinged podcast episodes, I do what that comedian Chris DeStefano did with his pretty much just sending his. I told you about that train now. Hopefully the audio don't sound too hijacked. But I would do what Chris DeStefano did was just sending his videos in to his team, and then pretty much, rather than me having to sit there and spending that extra time doing the editing, because shit, bro, I do the editing, I do the promoting, I do the creating, which, hey, you gotta, if you're trying to, you don't have those type of resources, you gotta do it how you can, I don't want motherfuckers to get this taken the wrong way, like I'm trying to whine about, oh, I don't got a team, win. Nah, it's just, when I do get to that point, I would like to take a little bit of a backseat on certain elements that come with creating this type of shit. And also, me and my speaking of creating shit, me and my brother, we got some shit in the vault where we're gonna be working on like a comic, a cartoon. As we get some shit more developed, I'll speak a bit more on that. I don't give too much details on that. But it's been something in the works for a while now. We gotta let these out. Hey, you gotta let, not just on my own accord, but all around everybody else's accord. You got some ideas you want to get around to, motherfucker. You gotta let that shit fly, man. Let it actually grow some wings and let that shit see the light of day. Before you end up getting old and you like, oh damn, I didn't really, But besides that, I know this next story I'm about to get into is old by now with our microwave attention spans. Even though it was like a couple weeks ago or less, Elon Musk and Trump finally cut ties. I never seen that lasting long with both of them being head honchos in their own lanes. Surprised the relationship lasted as long as it did. I was thinking it'd be over before a month, like a free subscription trial, you know. And I know I sound like I'm over here on some high school gossip shit about these two. But anyways, Elon recently, I think maybe a month or two ago, said he regrets saying what he said. Another non-surprise move, which I think Trump don't really give a damn about him, besides more of what he brings to his table in a beneficial way. And Elon, vice versa, both used each other for gains at the end of the day. Musk vampire looking at, he could have been on Sinners. It looked like he bathed with garlic as a scrunchie, or he bathed in garlic with an onion as a scrunchie. And Trump, Donald Duck, Bill, hairdo, tangerine, blood vessel, old pickup truck, built ass. Should have had this breakup in private. Being the status both of them are in. Like, I don't know why, I don't think it was the wisest for, um, Musk trying to musty out Trump dirty laundry over tweeting that the president was involved with Epstein, which isn't surprising. Maybe Mr. Cybertruck himself charged some little batteries on the island too. Now, hey, a lot of the shit I'm saying, I be talking shit. Hey, I even talk shit about myself to a degree too. I don't think everybody catching these jokes, nigga. So myself included, and you know, I know some people might get little nipples might get hard, or they, get their panties in a bunch. But hey, hopefully you can enjoy it for the comedy effect that I'm trying to go for. Um, enough shit talking these two before I get duffel bag hogtied dragged by a Tesla into a White House meat grinder. Um, I'm tired of hearing the word daddy in music. That shit feel weird listening to an artist I fuck with say it. I can see if they use it in like a clever way or comical way, but I still get baited into checking out a new song that was meant for the ladies. Here's catching L number 3047. The song in specific was When I Get Home by Four Bats featuring Wale. And I should have known better by that title. But speaking of all this kind of sexual shit, like, I'm tired of seeing them going on them Pern, which makes me sound like Medea over here. Which I don't want to get into that whole Tyler Perry lawsuit, Nicki Minaj lawsuit. I feel like lawsuit is starting to become the new trend. But with all the celebrities that are involved. One second, I'm almost done, baby. Give me a little minute. Hey, kick it with mama for a sec. I'll be done. Uh, yeah, but on them porn sites, like seeing them damn advertisements where it got me feeling like peeping Tom, Big Brother, looking at these girls with they webcam shit. I'm like I'm over here like, this bit kind of ugly, but hey, she got nice this, she got nice that. I'm like, man, let me hurry up and skip this shit. But referring to the government on that Big Brother shit, not like a new genre that the industry of that perm shit will probably replace Step Bro. Shit, even seen on Instagram how they got an AI app that make a picture turn into a video of a person twerking. Hey, I might have to go find some nuns pictures, but I also might need to shut up before uh, some of the men that be trying to holler at me through social media be like, "Oh, word, man." Ugh. But speaking of nuns, I feel like this should not be. This I hope this information don't get known to like a funky ass pastor. This AI shit, man. Hoo-wee. I hope these smart motherfuckers behind it also know the consequences that are coming with it. And they better be having some damn cyborg suits for us ready to go for when it's time we need to be on some iRobot Will Smith type shit. Need to fight these motherfucking bots. Shit, Android gonna have a new meaning to it. Android gonna become the new Apple once these fucking we get some robots in this bitch. And be like, oh, fuck your little forbidden Apple. You know what? Team Android. Everybody gets an Android. Um, this guy I seen, I believe he's a chef, judging by the name of his YouTube channel. Also, season owner. His at is Dan O Seasoning. This motherfucker blew my mind with this video of his air fried salmon bites. I gotta copy this technique and act like I'm clever in the kitchen. Just bullshitting. But the beginning of the video, where he peeled that salmon skin, using that boiling water first to loosen the skin up off that salmon, that was smooth. That was smooth. I didn't expect it to be that damn easy either. Just fly on my shoulder and shit like, hey, you smelly, nigga, go take a shower. But one of the most wholesome videos I've seen recently, and yeah. I think that's just about it. I'm gonna start. I'm gonna wind it up. Hey, go check out my music. John D Jon space D as in dog E. Because baby, I'm a dog. Um, I got about 7, 8 songs out there right now. I might be wrong. It could be 6. I got Dry Bones. I got Feeling Myself. I got Blow a Bag. I got Pecan Pie. I got Hop Out, Pop Out. I got Ludacris. I got Loophole. Am I forgetting something? No, I'm not. But I am forgetting the rest of that album. I'll try to deliver on trying to get that shit out there, but hopefully I don't rush it to where it's like, oh, what the fuck, dog? Did you record this out of a ravioli hollowed can in a prison cell? You and Tory Lanez. It was like Tory Lanez got the better end of the deal, and he gave you the scraps. Um, yeah, new podcast coming on the way with the Black Moggies, episode 12. Chop Up The Yap. Thank you if you made it this far. Like, comment, subscribe. Don't do none of that shit at all. Some albums I've been getting into recently. Jack Boys 2. There's a few songs out there that I fuck with overall. Not the biggest fan, not mind blowing. Pusha T with his brother Malice clips. So Let God Sort Him Out. The album almost front to back was flawless. The only critique I got was I think oh yep, them damn this this I don't know, Canada wildfire polluted air, whatever the fuck. But only a couple things I didn't like. was one getting led on to believe that there was two Kendrick features. The other one was some of Pharrell's contributions. I feel like they were kind of a little half baked. I'm like, man, I feel like he could have done something a little more explosive on that bitch. But for what it is, it's still a all around one of the most solid rap albums that came out in a minute. Uh, Production wise, that shit, Pharrell did his damn thing. And yeah, I think that's a wrap. I'm gonna go enjoy the rest of my day off. Appreciate y'all. Fuck y'all at the same time, because I know some of y'all motherfuckers be haters, ops, shit talking pussies behind the screens and whatnot. So y'all can go eat a Twinkie, man. Um, Fuck with me on my socials at it ITWILLBE as in bark, cause I'm a dog. I'm a mutt. ITWILLBEJONDE. Sound like I was trying to do that damn Boosie song. INDEPENDENT. If you know what that means. Hopefully I didn't say the wrong artist on that shit, but hey, appreciate y'all. Y'all doing whatever the fuck it is y'all be doing. I'm gonna be doing whatever the fuck it is I be doing. Acting crazy. I don't know. I might just go around, go fuck an anthill somewhere nearby with my horny desperate ass. Till next time.